Well, g'day everyone and welcome. We're starting a mini-series today, or I'm starting a mini-series of Hytale. Hytale's a Minecraft-like game, but it's a little bit more advanced than Minecraft, and it's going to have a storyline and stuff. It is in very early access at the moment, so it's still in development. So there's things that aren't implemented and stuff, but there is a lot of stuff in Hytale already. They're continually working on it, and from what I understand, it's a few people that were involved heavily in Minecraft have sort of moved away and started creating Hytale as a separate game. So it's getting like positive. People are talking about it very, very positively, and I thought that I would follow Noble's advice and I would pick a game that I would really like to play, and we'll do a little bit of a mini-series on it. Now, if you would like to see it as a long series and you enjoy the episodes that we do, just let me know in the comments, and I'll keep the series going. But you can see my character here, which I've created, which is... an absolutely awesome character. Now, this can be a multiplayer game if you want to. You can have other people playing with you, co-op game. You can have a server running, all that type of stuff. So that is all in the game. You can't purchase this game on Steam. You actually have to purchase it on from the Hytale website, the official Hytale website, and I will put a link below for you for the Hytale website if you want to check it out yourself. There's 3 different tiers. There's the standard tier, there's a supporters tier, and there's another tier which I can't remember what it is, but each one obviously costs a little bit more. And so say for example the supporters tier will provide you with other clothing that you can put on your character that you can't get in the standard tier and stuff like that. So they're the differences that you get from there. But for now, let's get stuck into episode 1. We're going to select exploration. There is a creative mode. We've got exploration mode, and we've got adventure mode, which is at the moment unavailable during early access. So we're going to call our world Vegemite, obviously, because that's how we roll on this channel. And we will create this world, and we'll get stuck straight into it. And here we are, first gate of the Echo in Emerald Wilds. Now, you can go into third person if you want to roll in third person, which is really, really cool. I'm going to pick some stuff up. I tend to overly pick up stuff. Let's smash that. Smash that. Now, I don't know a massive amount about this game, right? Let's see if we can take that candle. Can we take it? Yes, we can. I don't know a massive amount about this game, but what I do from the research that I've done, what I do know, I'll sort of let you guys know. And we will, and we'll sort of, we'll work through a lot of it together and stuff, which will be really, really cool. Now, this is the world. This is the world, and you'd probably be very familiar with this if you've played Minecraft. The Drifting Plains. We are in the Drifting Plains. Now, we'll do a lot of collection and stuff, but my issue always is that I tend to... I actually... as you all know, I actually tend to hoard stuff a little bit too much. But one of the differences is we don't need to create a map table or anything like that to build a map of the world. We already have a map of the world, and as you can see, we are here. That's where we spawn. Oh look, you can actually put markers in and stuff like that. This world is quite huge. Now, I'm not sure whether it extends past here. I'm guessing that it probably does. There's some ocean there, and there's a whole pile of different biomes and stuff, but for now, this is the world that we've got currently unlocked, and I'm guessing as we sort of move up into these areas, some more of this will sort of unlock, almost like a shadow, like a shadow of war kind of a thing. The first thing that we need to do is we need to go to the Forgotten Temple, and that's the very first thing that you should do when you get into this game, is go into the Forgotten Temple, and I'll show you why once we get in there. I'll give you a little bit of an idea on why. What I will do, actually, is I will go into here and craft myself a... We'll craft that. I'm going to throw this stuff up here so that it all goes into there. There are inventory settings and stuff, so you can, when you're setting up the game, you can actually decide where things go automatically when you pick them up. So say, for example, if you pick up a piece of armor, you can set it so that it automatically goes into your inventory rather than your hotbar. Crafting materials can go directly into your hotbar unless you've already got them in your inventory as well. So what is that? They're like cattails or something, aren't they? So I'm just going to grab some of this stuff, and the reason why I'm grabbing this stuff is because we're going to need it at some point in time to craft. Now these are berries. We can pick some berries, and health in this game is it works a little bit differently. You need to eat food to regenerate your health. You don't need to eat food to survive, but you need to eat food to generate your health. But when you do eat food, it also gives you buffs and stuff like that as well. So, and we'll see that a little bit later on. But the thing is that it doesn't like, you'll only get a very small percentage of health recovery in the beginning with the foods that you eat and the foods that you can pick and create. So, yeah, so you probably need to have a good stack of food and stuff like that. I think they do recommend that you basically when you set up your first house, and our idea in this, or my idea in this, is that we build ourselves a nice homestead that we can live in and stuff, and we'll start growing crops and animals and stuff like that. And then we'll do adventuring as well on the in-between. So I'm just going to pick some more of those. Now, this is the temple. This is where we need to go to... I'm just picking up resources as I go so that we can sort of craft everything that we need. So I'll craft that. We'll throw that. We've got some yellow petals. I don't know what we need that for. This is Essence of Life. Now, Essence of Life is an interesting thing because... Essence of Life is a currency, but it also it can also be used to unlock knowledge and recipes and stuff. And this is the reason why we needed to come here first. And I'll show you that as soon as I can find myself an entrance to here. There we go. We'll grab some of that. I'm just grabbing more. I'm more concentrating on grabbing building materials than anything else at the moment. So we'll go over to the entrance over here. So I'm kind of looking forward to this mini-series. I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to being able to play this game quite a bit. There is a apple. We'll grab that. There's some glowing mushrooms and some blue flat cap mushrooms and stuff. I'm going to leave those there, but I am going to take... Oh, there's a bit of plate there. I am going to take the wooden bucket. So we'll pop down in here, and this is the first place that you need to go when you start the game. Now, there's a golem here that you need to basically fight with. Let's just move all of that stuff over here. Get all of that out of the way and craft ourselves a pickaxe as well. Now, this golem Fighting in this is very different to fighting in Minecraft. The fighting in this, the combat in this, is apparently harder. So you need to utilize your block quite a lot. Now I do believe that you can dual wield and stuff as you go through. So there's magic in it as well, but they're tiers that you have to unlock, and kind of crafting benches that you have to unlock and stuff as well. So there is a golem here. Don't fear this golem too much, and I'm going to get myself kind of stuck now because I'm going to prove myself wrong. But the golem is apparently relatively easy to kill. A little bit of yep, he took a big chunk out of me there. There we go. And he's going to kill me now. He's going to prove me wrong. And we managed to kill him. All right, beautiful. But you'll see in here now. We've got some crystals and stuff from him. But you'll see in here now. I'm going to eat some of these berries, but they'll only regenerate they'll only do a tiny little bit of health, as you can see. But you can see that little icon down in the left hand side there. And that icon is basically a buff, and that buff is that that's a tier 1 regeneration of health. So for a certain amount of time after we eat berries, and different food does different buffs and stuff, we will actually regenerate health, which is pretty good. So just so that you guys are sort of aware of that, and that's the only reason why I took so much damage then, was just to show you that. Boom, boom. I don't think so, Simi. We'll grab this stuff. Let's throw this, all this stuff up here. What's that? A bit of gold. Gold ore. Nice. We'll throw all of this stuff in here. I may end up actually changing it to, there we go. We'll eat that apple. And that'll give us a buff as well. I may end up changing that to so that it doesn't put stuff on my toolbar directly. So if we throw that in there, we'll throw that in. We'll grab those. We'll grab the health potion. Grab some more arrows. Put that in. And there's a little bit of charcoal there as well. All right, there you go. Yeah, no, he nearly took me out, didn't he? After me saying that it was that he's not to worry and it's a little bit easy. So here we are in the Forgotten Temple. Now this is where I'll show you the system. So the Forgotten Temple, there's a knowledge resource in this, so that every time you see a new animal and stuff like that, you actually gain knowledge from that animal. And you bring it down to here, and the memories that you get from each animal that you unlock, let's record one memory, so we'll record that memory there. They go towards unlocking different recipes and stuff like that. So for example, we've witnessed one critter, so that's gone into here, and it's a frog. That's a new memory that we've discovered. And once you start unlocking all these creatures and stuff like that, you can start unlocking recipes and stuff like that. There's also these areas down here. So as you move through with your knowledge, you can craft the following: 3 decorative chests from the furniture workbench, 2 eternal seeds from the farmer's workbench. Unlock this one, you get 3 decorative chests, 4 eternal seeds, plus 1 maximum teleporters, and we'll go through that as we go through the series. But this is how you unlock the ability to craft stuff and to craft other stuff. Now you'll see in there that it's talking about eternal. In regards to seeds, normal seeds, you will plant them and you will grow the product, and once you've grown the product and harvested it, then you will need to plant more seeds. Eternal seeds are different. And what eternal seeds basically do is once you harvest them, they reduce, they drop back down to there. You can see that little blue thing that came through there. They drop back to the early growth stage, and then you can just keep reharvesting. So that's what that's all about. Now, if we go close to these, like these ducks and stuff like that, then we'll start gathering knowledge and stuff of these creatures. So, and basically that those memories. So you can see that little blue shard that came from the deers there, and that little symbol above their head. It means that we've discovered that creature and we've gained memories of that creature. So we'll get another one from the bunny there, as you can see. And that's creatures. It's also the different races and tribes that are around and all that type of stuff. Hello. He's pretty cool. And those memories, they basically store in a separate place in your inventory. And then once you bring those back to here, you can, hello. Once you bring them back to here, you can actually submit them into here and record those memories, and it starts to move your progress up, as you can see. And it also gives you basically a glossary of creatures and stuff, almost an encyclopedia. So that's how that system works. And that system is a very, very, very important system in the game. So there are traders all over the map as well. So we can trade with them and stuff like that. There's building, as you would expect, and all that type of stuff. So there you go. That's a very, very important aspect of this game that you need to do pretty well straight away, because as soon as you do, then you actually start being able to record all of these creatures and stuff that you come across. So there we go, and that's how you sort of bring your different workbenches and your different tiers up and stuff like that. So for example, I go over here, you watch the blue thing. Unless we've already discovered him, which we may have done. Ah, there we go. We got it from that one. So these are turkeys. And that's a memory that is now stored within our memory bank that we will go and deposit at the temple. So there we go. We'll grab that. Just kill that turkey off because we're going to need to. Now, what we want to do is we want to find a place to build. I'm thinking I would like to build somewhere close to the ocean and to the river here. So, because I'd like to have access to the ocean, there's a building there. I think there's probably a trader or something there. The different biomes. This is an azure biome. This is where you get azure products and materials and stuff, which we'll get into later on. I think we might build... I mean, probably down here is a good place to build, isn't it? So there is a marker. There is a marker that I did put down there accidentally. So we may head down there and do that. We can cook mushrooms and all that type of stuff as well. There's all the cooking and stuff that you would expect in it. But our plan is to set up a lovely homestead, and then once we've kind of set ourselves up a little bit, go and do some more exploring. Now, each different area is different levels of enemies and stuff. So where we are, I believe it's kind of like a level 1. So something's been killed there, but we will grab that raw beef and the medium hide, which is fine. Be happy with that. Got some more stuff over here. Grab these. I think down here is probably a nice place to build. And I want to be relatively close to the temple, so especially in the initial stages of the game, I would like to be close to the temple, so let's just grab ourselves some of this while it's here. There we go. Now I have an absolutely horrific habit when I was playing Minecraft and stuff of left clicking to place stuff, and instead of placing stuff I'm hitting stuff when I'm left clicking, so you'll have to bear with me with that because it gets a little bit, whereas it's right clicking that we need to do to place stuff. Alright, we'll grab some of this stuff as well, and I think this area would probably be a really nice area. Now I don't know whether they have boats in it yet, but if they do, this is the perfect place to have a little jetty. There's some chickens over there. We might duck over and check out the chickens so that we get the memories of the chickens there. Let's get some chicken memories. There we go. And we will eventually capture some chickens as well. But for now, we'll just kill these chickens off. And we'll grab some light hide and some chickens. There we go. And we've just got a memory for lamb, sheep, and bluegill as well. So, which I'm guessing there will probably be fishing in it too, which is cool. I might actually fight this guy because he's going to hang around. He's going to hang around and probably become a little bit of a problem. So this area here, we're going to clear this area out, and this is where our homestead is going to be. I'm pretty excited about building a little homestead, to be honest. We're going to put stone paths in, cobblestone paths and stuff like that, and just make it our own, basically. Did I get that? I did. So we'll clear out an area in here. And in this area is where we will actually build. And we're going to need a whole pile of stuff to build. We're also going to need to create ourselves a campfire and a bed for a spawn point. I'll grab all of this. Get rid of the mossy cobblestone and the cobblestone here. And just make it a lovely sort of flat area. I do like that hill up there as well. So we may end up utilising that too. So let's get our axe out. Now the other difference between this and Minecraft is that the trees actually fall down when you chop them down, rather than the trees remaining hovering and you having to get up and climb and all of that type of stuff. We'll grab all of this stuff, and then I want to make in the crafting, I want to make some of these. So I'm going to make 10 of those. I'm going to put all of this stuff in here. Put that over there. Got some dark feathers. Probably going to be useful when we do need it. But not for now. Let's just have a berry to eat just to bring our health back up. There we go. We'll grab that. Lovely. And we'll just chop this bit down as well. Now we're going to have to go exploring and see if we can find some more seeds and all that type of stuff as well, which is going to be really, really important. But for now, we'll just start sort of establishing our very own space. Our very own space. Let's just grab all of that stuff as well. So we'll clear this entire area out, and this is where our homestead will be. We'll probably end up building some sort of castle or something, I reckon. But we might start off just building with timber. I don't know. I haven't decided yet whether we build with timber or whether we build with stone. Clear all of this stuff. Clear out a nice little area here. There we go. We'll grab all of that stuff. We don't need grass, so we'll probably get rid of grass. I'm hoping to be able to build myself, you know, one of the things that you had in Minecraft where you could destroy stuff from your inventory rather than having it all laying around on the ground all the time. There we go. Clearing off a nice little area here. That'll be good. Get rid of that. Now I think we'll probably have maybe... I'll keep those berry bushes. I won't destroy those. We'll keep those just in case we need them. Do we... Yeah, we'll probably have our farming maybe closer to the shore there, which means that we can probably build our homestead around about here somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of these out. We'll go 3 wide. There we go. And that'll be the start of what we're doing. Right, so what do we need to build? Well, we need to build ourselves a builder's workbench. So we're going to craft one of those. We need to build ourselves a workbench. So I'll craft one of those and hopefully we can build maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 chests because we've got enough stuff on us to do that. We're going to need a campfire. And I can't build anything else at this point. So I think project-wise, we're going to have to place a workbench down, but we are going to have to probably eventually get rid of it anyway. Can we swap? Let's do the builder's workbench for starters. Where did that go? It's in here somewhere. Did I build the builder's work? Yeah, right there. All right, we'll get that. We'll grab that and we'll grab those chests like so, and we'll put the builder's workbench down here. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You got to right click. All right, so we'll put that down there and then we'll put him right there like so, and that'll be a really good start for us. Right, so builder's workbench, we have beach logs and we've got cobblestone. So I think the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to build ourselves some stone brick, I think, although cobblestone will actually be really nice. Let's have a look at what cobblestone looks like. Let's throw some cobblestone in here, maybe. I think all of our paths should be cobblestone. What do you reckon? Grab you. Yeah, I think cobblestone will be good for a path, right? So we might just do it as straight cobblestone for paths. Let's grab some of this out. Now I'm building a path all the way through to the water, so that's my plan for the first part of this, is to build yourself a path all the way to the water, and then we'll start laying down the foundations for our home, which will be a multi-story place, I think. And then out the front here will be where all of our growing fields and all that type of stuff are, which will be really, really cool. And we'll be able to unlock more stuff as we discover more stuff as well. So let's grab you, grab you. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so as I said, there will be plenty of exploring as we sort of start establishing ourselves. There'll be plenty of exploring and plenty of things to do. So All right, let's throw some of these down. Where do we need to go? Probably to here, maybe? All right, lovely. Going to need to make ourselves plenty of this. I can see that now. There we go. I forgot how satisfying it was to build and create and place blocks and stuff in Minecraft when I used to play that. So, all right, she is becoming a little bit dark, so we probably need to create ourselves a spawn point as well, which I might create just over here for now, and then we'll sort stuff out a little bit later on. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to grab the bed, which is in here somewhere. Where are ya? Where are ya? It's going to be blatantly in my face. I know it. I know it. No bed. There's no bed there. There's no bed there. There's no bed there. Maybe I didn't make a bed. Did I not craft? No, I didn't have enough space, did I? Now I do. All right, let's place the fire down here, and let's place the bed down here, like so. Open up the campfire. We can grab ourselves a little bit of wood. I wonder whether we can. There we go. And then we can probably cook these. I wonder if I put that and some brown cap mushrooms in, what's that going to create? Nothing. It's just going to cook the mushrooms. All right, that's fair enough. So we'll throw that in as well, and we'll cook all of this stuff up, which will be good. That's going to create charcoal as well, and roast vegetables. I don't mind roast vegetables. Best way to eat vegetables is to roast them, honestly. It really is. All right, so we'll keep that there. That's fine. Gonna have to chop some more trees down and stuff like that. Maybe we can probably throw like 100 sticks in there for now, and then keep our stuff for ourselves. Right, lovely. The other thing is I want to place some torches, so we'll put one down there. We'll put one there, which will be good, and then we'll sort of start placing torches along here at some point as well. There, and probably there. Now I am leaving a gap because put one there and one there. Okay, there is well, it's a skeleton actually. It's not a zombie. It's actually a skeleton over there. And he's got a big bloody club too. Holy crap. Right. I don't know. We may need to take him out first, but what I wouldn't mind doing is actually eating a little bit of food first. Let's try eating some of the... Where's the stuff we cooked? The stuff that we cooked is actually sitting in here, isn't it? So that'll give you health regen 1, health boost 1, and that'll give health regen 1 and stamina boost 1. So if we actually eat one of these first before we go into combat, you'll see the little buffs come up down there. Let's go and fight this guy. Got some knowledge there. Is he a skeleton? I don't think he is. I'm guessing that they're harder to kill at night as well. And that health regen that we've got from the buff from eating our food is probably going to help us out a bit. Come on, come on. It's a big fight, isn't it? He hits really hard. Got him. Lovely. We got some kind of a what did we get there? Essence of the Void. Right, so that's probably because of the nighttime, but we got some sort of buff on our there we go. We can do that. We can do that big attack there. Yeah, some sort of buff on our knife there. So that was actually pretty cool. All right, the other thing that we'll do is, and we'll sleep in a minute, is I'm going to throw another chest down here like that. And you can see you put one chest down, and then if you put another one down, it becomes a larger chest. Let's set this as our spawn point, and let's sleep for the night, shall we? All right, there we are. It is morning time now. We need to probably do some more mining and stuff like that so that we can get some more cobblestone. And we can continue on with this. But what we do want to do, what can we do at the craft bench here? We can actually craft ourselves a bow, a battle axe, a crude mace. There we go, crude daggers. I think I want to go crude daggers. We've got the crude sword. I think I want to go crude daggers and try that out for now. So let's craft one of those. Let's also craft ourselves a bow as well. Now I'll swap those over to there, and I'll swap that bow over to there. And then what I'll do is I'll throw that knife up in there. I'll throw the bucket up in there as well. We've got some arrows on us, but we can probably craft some more, I reckon. Let's go into there and throw some... I'm going to throw these seeds in there for now, and I'm going to throw the ores in, the crystals. Now there's Essence of Life. We're going to need that. Yellow petals, don't know what they're for. Charcoal, we will collect that because we're going to put it on our thing, aren't we? Got some medium hide there. Got moss, don't really need moss. Don't really need white petals, I don't know what they're for. We'll throw that plate in as well. And dark feathers we're probably going to need, aren't we? So what do we need to create arrows? We need sticks and rubble. Let's grab a whole pile of those. And we'll craft a whole pile of those so that we've got a few on board. There we go. Almost 100. All right, beautiful. So that sets us up for that. Now, the other thing that we need to do is, what was I doing here? I want to have something else to eat. So we're going to eat. Hang on a sec. Put that up in here. We might actually put that Essence of the Void. Don't know what we're going to do with that, but let's eat something. And we'll get a little bit of a buff happening. Now we can, by the looks of it, press Q. Does Q swap between weapons? I don't know. If we go into our inventory, I'm not sure. It was asking us to do something. Now, apparently you can't just repair. You can't just repair your tools and stuff like that. There's something that you've got to do to be able to repair them. I don't know what that is. So we're going to have to work that out. Because the last thing that I want to do is... is to be creating these all the time again and having to dump stuff all over the map. So we've got some more cobblestone which we can throw in here, which will be good. Let's just throw that down there. Right, we need some more as well. I don't know whether we'll dig into this. Maybe is this a temple? Oh, this is right where we started, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Cool. Cool. There's some wheat over there. Don't want to get mossy rocks. I just want to get plain rocks. Or plain cobblestone. So I do want to collect wheat and stuff like that because I want to get... I definitely want to get seeds and stuff out of them as well. Now, what are these guys? Just getting plant fiber from them, but we may be able to get something a little bit more from them at some point in time. Let's give ourselves some more health regen. There we go, and we'll go back to that. We'll pick up this stuff. And we're going to break again. We're going to break soon, so there we go. Lovely. All right, pick you up as well, and we'll grab these. There we go. And there's some stuff there that we can actually utilize. We can rebuild that if we want to, which will be really cool as well. That can be like an outbuilding on our home, on our homestead. A stable, possibly, can become a stable. Be a good area for a stable. Okay, pickaxe is broken. So to become less effective, you can use a... So you can see it takes a lot longer now. So you can still use your tool, but you need a repair kit to be able to repair. That was what I was missing. So let's throw this down here and stop smashing stuff accidentally. Throw that down there. Now what we can do is we can pop over to here and we can drag this into here, and now we have options of the stuff that we need, that we want to build. So we've got cobblestone walls, we've got cobblestone roofs, stone bricks, stone decorative stuff. I want steps. I want steps, so I'm going to craft 1, 2, 3 of those for starters, and we'll use those steps in here. So if I go there and do that stupid wrong button, you will see me all the way through this series. You will see me do that, guys, all the way through. I guarantee you. Right, so we're probably going to build our house in here, which means that we can probably utilize a bit more of this ground. Is there a... How do we build a repair kit? I'm guessing that it's something that we're going to have to unlock, isn't it? We can do a farmer's workbench now, which would be really, really good because we need to get that started. A furnace would be really cool as well, but what I want to do is I want to get areas set up. Training dummies, wooden traps, their tools, and that's general. Repair kit right there. So we need linen scraps, iron ingots, and light leather for that. So we're going to have to work on crafting that stuff at some point in time, which is fine. We can do that. What else do we need to... Well, for now, I think we might actually just craft ourselves another one of those for now, and then we'll just... I need to keep this path going. This has got to go all the way to the door of our abode and our home, which will probably be about here, I reckon. Maybe one more. There we go. I think I left... let's throw that up in there. I think I might have left the cobblestone in the workbench over here. And I didn't. I think I used it all. Let's turn that into cobblestone and bring it back into here. There we go. And we will finish filling this up. Right. I have to get some more. But there you go, guys. For now, I am going to... really cool textures. I am going to leave this here, guys. and leave this episode here. As I said, there will be a link to the website where you can grab this for yourself. But yeah, for now, I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you guys in episode 2. We will continue. There's that's a skeleton, I think, over there. So we will continue. We will continue to build up our little homestead. We'll build our farmer's bench, and we'll throw some fields in here, make ourselves a hoe, all that type of stuff, all the stuff that we need to establish ourselves. And then from there, we'll also start exploring some of the other areas of the map. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it very, very much. Don't forget to hit like. I don't like to ask, but I'm going to ask. Don't forget to hit like if you like this. It would, I would really appreciate it, and it would help the channel out greatly. So if you can do that, I would appreciate it, guys. For now, I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.